What's going on, beautiful people? I am the Grandmaster, and I also go by D-Ray. Today we're bringing you the next week of the Eon World Trophy, where we take on the coach of the Vancouver Lycanux, SlightliSalti. This is the very first time playing him, and I'm kind of excited. I'm really excited. It's cool to play new people, get a new perspective, get a new fresh take on battling, and some new blood that you haven't had a chance to play. Not necessarily new blood to the draft scene, but new blood to just playing in general. If you're excited for it, do me the massive favor and icicle crash that thumbs up button. And if you're new, por favor, hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications, hit the bell button so you get notified every single time we post a new video. As always, fam, we're gonna go ahead and talk about the team, what we're gonna bring, why we're gonna bring it, and then hop right on into the matchup. So pull up a chair, get your popcorn ready, and hit the lights.
Been down and I'ma get it right. Dead on sight like.
Okie dokie, gente hermosa. Let's talk about the team. SlightliSalti's team is on the right hand side of the graph. His team consists of a lot of really interesting pieces. He's got Tapu Koko, Hawlucha, Landorus Incarnate, Thievul Glalie Stoutland, Venusaur Dracovish, Gigalith Escavalier, and Torkoal. So he's got Sun, he's got Sand, he's got a Sun Sweeper, he's got a Sand Sweeper, he's got Terrain, he's got a Terrain Sweeper, he's got a lot. This team is so funky to prep for. I mean, it's tough to really build something very straightforward. You got to prepare for the terrain, you got to prepare for the sand, for the sun. Anything could really come. I think in this matchup, Tapu Koko is a big problem, honestly. Dracovish, not so much, because we do have Quagsire, which is really nice. Venusaur, big problem. Venusaur is a massive fucking issue. Torkoal could be kind of annoying to break, to be honest, but for the 6 Pokemon I think he's going to bring is Tapu Koko and Hawlucha. I think he brings Landorus, so his top 3, and the other 3 would have to be Torkoal plus Venusaur, because those 2 rip my squad. And as a filler, he probably brings Gigalith to get the Sand Force boost on his Landorus. So those are the 6 Pokemon I think he's going to bring. The Pokemon we're going to bring, first up we have is Summer the Nidoqueen. Summer showing up this week. I should go back to the other view. Summer showing up this week with Earth Power, Ice Beam, Flamethrower, and Stealth Rock with the Sheer Force ability. Very bulky set, 224 in the HP, 124 in the special attack, 68 in defense, and 92 in the SPDEF. This is here to be able to do massive damage to his entire team. Ice Beam is there to nuke the Landorus. It does super effective damage on the Hawlucha as well. Flamethrower primarily is there for the Escavalier. Earth Power does bop the Gigalith unless he is Assault Vest or SPDEF. Sugar Berry is there to be able to 1v1 and lure in the Landorus, chew an Earth Power, and then kill it with an Ice Beam. If he ends up being what's the berry? It's the Ice Berry, Ice Reducing Berry. Yachi? Is Yachi Berry? I don't remember what it was. The Ice Berry. If he's that, then we, you know, Spider-Man meme it. Both have the same idea. Good play. He ends up winning that exchange because he'll be faster, but nonetheless, this is going to be our Landorus Theory and Lore, and is able to just soak up hits and deal damage to his entire team, as well as set up Stealth Rock. We have Mew 3 this week, the Necrozma with leftovers, Photon Geyser, Heatwave, Moonlight, and Rock Polish. We have a very bulky set, max HP, 88 in special attack, 124 in SPDEF, and 44 in speed. The idea behind this set is to be able to live a timid, non-modest Life Orb Weather Ball in the sun from Venusaur and be able to bop it with a Photon Geyser. If he's modest, you can't live the hit. Again, that's a Venusaur, hits like a fucking truck when it's getting itself rolling. If he's growth, we're even more of a problem, more trouble, but that's the best we could do here. And nonetheless, if that doesn't come, then we can go ahead and just spam Photon Geyser. Heatwave is going to be really nice because there's only resist to it. Is going to be the Escavalier, and it gets bopped by a Heatwave. Moonlight's going to get ourselves, I think, 75% health in the sun, and he has sun, so that could be pretty nice to take advantage of. And we have enough speed with our rock polish to be able to outspeed the Tapu Koko by 1 point after wet +2, so that's pretty nice. And then leftovers is there for passive recovery and longevity paired off with Moonlight. We have Pain, the Quagsire. Pain is showing up with Scald, Earthquake, Yawn, and Recover. Water absorbability. We have leftovers, 244 in our HP, 196 in our defense, and 68 in our SPDF. The reason we have 68 in our SPDF and we are a SPDF boosting nature is because if he is a Super Fang plus Draco Meteor set on the Dracovish, we want to be able to live that and be able to get off a Yawn or a Scald or an Earthquake to get some damage off, or just click Recover, either or, just depending on the scenario. But that's the concept behind that spread there. For the most part, this is here to just wall the Dracovish. It's able to get super effective damage on the Landorus. It's able to get super effective damage, be able to chew hits from the Tapu Koko, and if that thing ends up being grass knot, you know, it's Tapu Koko, so it's tough to deal with Tapu Koko in the first place, so we'll deal with that as it comes. Vibranium, the Scizor, is going to be the win con this week. We have Metal Coat, Bullet Punch, U-Turn, Roost, and Swords Dance. Swords Dance is there to be able to get a Swords Dance up on the Stoutland, a Swords Dance up on the Gigalith, a Swords Dance up on the Scavalier. There's a lot of different options for us to be able to set up on. So this is an offensive set this week. We have max attack, enough HP to be able to live, I believe was an Earth Power from the Venusaur. Obviously we don't live a Weather Ball. We can also chew a Thunderbolt from a Modest Life Orb Tapu Koko, which is actually kind of nice. So very, very awesome set here. We have Zapdos, Galar with the Choice Scarf. We have Thunderous Kick, Brave Bird, Stomping Tantrum, and U-Turn. This is our Choice Scarfer to outspeed his Tapu Koko by 1 point. Thunderous Kick is going to be really nice to spam on his team because he does not have a Ghost type, so very, very free on that front. Brave Bird is there primarily for the Venusaur, which is really nice. Stomping Tantrum is to be able to get super effective damage on the Tapu Koko, but we do have to have some chip damage on Koko in order to kill it, so we don't OHKO that thing, which is unfortunate because the base power is so low on Stomping Tantrum. And U-Turn is there for momentum. Last but not least, we have Stone Cold, the Cryogonal, showing up this week with Heavy Duty Boost, Freeze Dry, Rapid Spin, Toxic, and Recover. This is the same exact set that we ran against Vivid in Vivid Color in the NCP, and we were able to 1v1 a Tapu Koko, so that's the idea behind that. We have enough speed to outspeed a max speed Landorus by 1 point and be able to bop it with a Freeze Dry. Freeze Dry is phenomenal to be able to OHKO the Dracovish, get super effective damage on the Venusaur, which is really nice. We have Rapid Spin there to get rid of hazards, and Toxic is there to 1v1 a Calm Mind Tapu Koko, which would be really, really nice. But that's gonna be the team. Let me know what y'all think, and we're gonna make this quick, hop on into the matchup. I'll see you guys over on the battlefield. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the battle. Everything is all set to go. We are connected with Mr. Salty, Slightly Salty. It's very cold. I've got my tea. So everything we thought came is here. English, except for the Venusaur, which is quite surprising. No Venusaur, instead we see the Stoutland. So I think our plan stays the same. I'm gonna lead with Summer, and I'm gonna try to bait in that Landorus, because if he leads with the Torkoal, we can just bop it with an Earth Power. If he leads with Tapu Koko, we can bop it with an Earth Power. If the Lando comes in, it's gonna be immune to the Earth Power, but we hit it with an Ice Beam the subsequent turn because we do have the Sugar Berry, right? Only alternative is if he leads Gigalith, but we'll get to that battle once we get there. But we said in the DMs, good luck, have fun to Slightly Salty. It should be a fun one. We're gonna have a good time. Enjoy the league for the rest of the way there and see where the cookie crumbles. That's funny because I was saying that I've noticed in the last few videos I've been wearing this hoodie. It's because I've been playing in the morning and they're playing it all together. So I'm sorry that I'm wearing the same wardrobe, you know, it's fucking cozy. Alright, so you have KFC the Coco, there's Coco. Okay, cool, so this is awesome. So, I don't know what this thing's gonna be able to do to me, which is actually nothing. So, I'm gonna go for an Earth Power, right? And it's gonna hit whatever wants to come in. Brings in the Lando, we have the Sugar Berry to hit him on the following turn. So, we click Earth Power. Wants to bring in Lando, brings in Lando. We're gonna bait him in. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I click Stealth Rock, but just in case he doesn't wanna, you know, switch out, that could definitely be a thing. We could have definitely gotten up Rockster for sure, Skis, but I feel like this is a smarter play for now. It's going to be super effective on literally everything if not neutral, and if he brings in the Lando, then we get the game plan on and pop. And here's Genie. Awesome. Okay. We could have made that prediction, but that's okay. I'm going to go for an Ice Beam here on this turn. And go from there. He could want to switch out and see if we have the Ice Beam. Or maybe he thinks we switches and goes for Stealth Rock. That's also another thing he could do. But it would have been a god tier play if I just clicked Ice Beam. Would have done a bunch of damage to Coco. But here we are. Goes for the U-turn. Okay, he is Life Orb. That's good information to have. Life Orb. So instead of Venusaur, we saw the Stoutland. Good plays, good plays. I should have just clicked Ice Beam. I would have gotten rid of the Lando turn 1. Should have just clicked Ice Beam. Okay. This is still fine. This is still fine. So from here, he goes for Earth Power, right? I kind of just want to bring in this. Or we could bring a Vibranium. Start to punch a hole. And go from there. Right? Yeah, let's bring in Vibranium. Gauge damage. Damn. Kind of regret not going for Ice Beam turn 1. We're going safe play, so he's playing a little bit more predictive based, so that's good to kind of gauge what he's doing, which is cool. Earthquake. 167 down to 116. Let's gauge this damage. 116 to 1. So 116. That did 31 points of damage. It's looking like non-invested. Non-invested. So, should we U-turn here? Is the question. Yes, I'm gonna U-turn. Yep. Cool beans. Prince Herb. Okay, so the sand goes away, the sun comes up. Oh, there's no sand. Is that a misgen, or did you not want sand? Or sun? Which is fair. So only sand this matchup, which is cool. Which is definitely cool. Alright, so now I think this is the time where we get up our rocks. He does not want to take an Earth Power to the face. There's no way. And I don't want to go for an Ice Beam in case he does indeed stay in. So I'm going to go ahead and set up my Stealth Rock here. I predict him to want to switch. I'd be surprised if he stays in, especially the way he's played in the beginning, which is for sure very smart, very safe. I'd be very surprised to see him stay in here. You saw me do the very straightforward plays. Does withdraw, we get our rocks up, which is awesome. Dreamer. Stoutland. Okay. I know this thing gets like hella coverage, right? Does it get Fire Fang and all that fun stuff? Let's see. It does get Fire Fang. Okay. I think it gets Earthquake too, right? It doesn't get Earthquake. I think it gets Ice Fang. Yeah, it does get Ice Fang. Cool. The electricity goes away, so it doesn't say it's Terrain Extender. I'm gonna go ahead and bring in this and see what he wants to do. He could go for a Crunch, that's for sure. How much would an Adamant Crunch do? Necrozma, Stoutland. Psychic Fangs shouldn't be doing too much. 165. Okay. Let's see. 165. Psychic Fangs. The Psychic Fangs did 19%. He may actually be banded. Now, do I just want to click Photon Geyser here? I think I do. Let's go for it. He could be banded. Yeah, I think he's banded. That did 19%, and then Psychic Fangs to 17 to 20% if he's banded. Adamant Choice banded. So we're just gonna pop off a huge Vishy 99%. I like that nickname, it's funny. Alright, big Photon Geyser here. Huge damage. Huge. Do you take sand? Let's see. He does not take sand. He is indeed Sand Rush. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and switch on out to Quag. In comes Pain. We got a huge big damage off on Dracovish, which is massive. I definitely wanted to do that instead of going for the Rock Polish, because if he did do this play, then we would have been outsped and forced to switch out, and we got no damage. So I'm cool with this. I'm definitely very happy with the way this has gone out. The only thing I regret is not clicking Ice Beam turn 1. I feel like that would have been a god tier play, but who knows? Who knows, right? Who knows? We still have Nidoqueen though. We still have the lore. We still live hits. We're still good. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's chill. We do switch out. We're bringing Pain. We are water absorbed, right? Imagine. Yeah, we're water absorbed. Sub could come up here. Oh, Vicious Ren. Awesome. I think our play here now is to just click Yawn. Honestly. Yeah, let's click Yawn. I doubt he stays in here. And it's going to force him to switch around all over the place and take rocks damage. And we can find out whatever his switch is into this. And Vish is going to be taking rocks damage. He's going to take, I think it's like, what, 6%? 12%? 12%? Something like that every time he comes in. And he's looking like he's in the yellow, so he's somewhere around like 25-ish% or so. So we're going to click Yawn. Whatever wants to come in is going to be drowsy. Comes Dreamer. Ain't that ironic? Ain't that ironic? That's so funny. Okay. So, we're going to Yawn here. And I think I could just click Earthquake. Honestly. You could let this fall asleep though. That is the thing as well. But I think I'm just going to go out into Necrozma in case he do not mind letting this fall asleep. I think I'm okay with that. There's no sand up, so the Moonlight's going to be doing more damage. So we could take a hit, go for Moonlight. B switches. Dracovish is for sure Sand Rush, so maybe he's Adamant. We'll see. But I'm cool with switching here. He does with the draw. See what he brings into. Diamond Head, which is the Gigalith, which is fine. Cool with this. So if he's Spadef, kind of want to gauge his damage and see how much we're doing here. We're going to try to punch some holes now. Necro. But I could have just gone for Earthquake. Could have definitely been a play that I went for there. Photon Guy is just going to be doing a hunky chunk if he's not fully Spadef invested, so I kind of just want to go for that. Rock Blast isn't doing all that much to Necrozma, which is really nice. Halucha's not here, so this is a little bit more expendable. I'm going to go for Photon Geyser. See how much this does. If he's fully Spadef invested, this is 23 to 28%. And he's not. Okay, so maybe just a little bit. Goes for Toxic. That's fine. I'm cool with this. I think I'm okay with just going for another one, honestly. He has no resist. He has no immunities. So I think I can just click this again, and just wearing this down is really, really, really nice. And the fact that he isn't leftovers is that much better. I'm assuming maybe he's a resist berry. He isn't citrus berry because he would have been enraged now. He could be another berry like Payapa or Figgy or something like that. Shout out to Papa Bear mug. No. Love being a Papa Bear. But we're looking like we're into the driver's seat. Necrozma's doing its breaker job, which is really nice. It's doing its breaker job. And the sooner we can get rid of the Sand Setter, the better. The sooner we can get rid of the Sand Setter, the better. Do I want to 1v1 this? Or do I want to switch out into Scizor? Getting rid of this is actually super nice. Or what I could do is I can bring in Nidoqueen now. That could also be a play that we do. Or what I could do is I can save this. Right? Get off big damage. And then bring in Zapdos the next following play. Like, what do I really need this for? I think I just hit him again. Right? I'm a Photon Geyser again. I'm not going to risk health on anything else. Yeah, I'm going to get big damage off on something. Big damage. Prince Herb. Ooh, this does not want to take this. This does not want to take this. Yeah, especially if you're if you're physically defensive, you're not going to want to take this. Oh, yeah. And we do live Toxic, which is really nice. So we could just get rid of this. 38. down to what? Yeah, I'm just gonna keep clicking this until I die. For sure. The Stoutland for sure is banded. Stoutland for sure is banded. So this is gonna be his remover. So Photon Geyser again, and we're gonna kill this off. Alright, cool, and then Necrozma kills for Torkoal. I like that a lot. I'm gonna go for a double down here. Where's my notepad? We're gonna die to Toxic. Alright. So Necro kills Torkoal. Gigalith, I think it's Gigalith, right? Kills. I think it was Gigalith. Kills Necro with Toxic? Question mark? I had to double check that again because I don't really remember. Okay, so now what we bring in is going to be absolutely massive. So I think I'm going to bring in Pain so that way it doesn't let the Dracovish in because the sand is up. Comes Genie. Okay. I think Scald is absolutely free. Scald is absolutely free. I think we're going to go for that. Yeah, I'm going to click Scald. Get some damage off. The Dracovish is almost nearly dead. Goes for U-turn. A Scald burn on the Stoutland coming in would actually be really nice. Really, really nice. So best case scenario, he brings in Stoutland here, we get a burn. That'd be huge. That'd be gargantuan. Torkoal's dead. Landorus has U-turn. Oh, please give me a burn. Game. A burn would be so nice. Please, 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 please give me a burn. Punish him for coming in. No. So we can't let this go down because we'd be leaving ourselves open to Dracovish for sure. We'd be leaving ourselves open for Dracovish, so that is not a good thing. Alright. Let's see here. What's our play? What is our play? Vibranium is still awesome for us. I just want to see what he does, honestly. Click recover. We chew whatever hit he wants to go for. Let's click recover, see what he does. Goes for strength, that's stab. We do live this for sure. Cool. Let's go ahead and stall out these sand turns. Oh yeah, we bring in a lot more than he takes in. That's cool. That is awesome. I like that a lot. Okay. I'm going to click Scald again because I do live a hit, and I can fire off another really big hit. Goes for strength again. We chew this. Awesome. We click Scald. Give me a burn. If I get a burn, I can click recover. No burn. That sucks. And then we click recover again. Or you know what we could do actually? We can bring in Scizor because he is choice banded for sure from that damage. Let's bring in Vibranium on his hit again, and we can go for a bullet punch. I think that's a better play. I like that play a lot more. Scizor to a Stoutland. Choice band. Yeah. This shouldn't do too much. Cool. I kind of want to actually go for a Roost. Stay healthy. Right? Or did I go for game now? How much do I do to a Lando with Bullet Punch? Landorus, Therian. No, this is Lando regular. Lando, Wallbreaker, Uber, level 50 to a +2. Do I kill you? Do I do? Do I go for game here? Kind of want to. I really, really do. Let's click Swords Dance. Let's click Swords Dance. Okay. I do live the hit. Swords Dance up. Do we win the game here? Because we do have chip damage on the Dracovish. We have chip damage on the Gigalith. We can knock out the... Alright, I think we're good. Bullet Punch. Scizor. Come on, bud. Let's go, buddy. Scizor kills Stoutland. Huge threat out the way. Huge threat out the way. Big breaths, peeps, big breaths. I think we're good here. I think we're good here. Maybe. Stoutland's gone. How much do we do to Dracovish? Bullet Punch does 40 to 4. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, dude. We may actually win this game here. We may actually win this game here. He's gonna take rocks. Oh, he's in range. He's in range 100%. We click Bullet Punch again. Bullet Punch. I think we win the game here. Let's go, Scizor. He has no priority left on his team. I think we win the game here, boys. Yep. Scizor kills this. Good stuff. Scizor kills Lando. Let's go, Vibranium. Let's get it, baby. Let's go. One of the best shinies though was made by Olivia Sama. In comes this. Is gonna take rocks, right? No rocks. That means your heavy duty booties. Okay. I think that we do still kill. We should still kill, right? Tapu Koko. Tapu Koko. I mean, our play's the same. We're still gonna go for it. Offensive pivot. I think that we discussed he'll have 116 HP left over. Bullet Punch does. Oh yeah, buddy. I think we got the game here. I think this is it. Bullet Punch. Mass Attack. Oh yeah, you're dead. Good stuff. Scizor kills Coco. Scizor sweep, baby. This is what Scizor does. I've been not using Scizor correctly. This is what you use Scizor for. This is what Scizor is used for. And this is GG's, guys. This is GG's. There's no way he can come back from this. The Dracovish is gonna be by himself. He's gonna be stuck with the Quagsire in here. So down goes Coco. Down goes the Lando, which is absolutely phenomenal. Get this down for you guys, and we do nothing but click Bullet Punch. And that should be GG's. Yeah, we for sure have been underutilizing Scizor this week. This whole season, actually. I got a comment on one of my videos. I can't remember at the top of my head who you are. You were for sure telling me that Scizor was, going down every single game. We're not utilizing Scizor the way you should be. And we definitely wanted to use it this matchup, but for sure had the matchup for it. And I'm glad that it worked out. Here comes Dracovish. He's going to take rocks. And he's going to take a Bullet Punch to the face. And that is going to be GG. It's going to be a solid 5-0 victory. I think it's actually our first one of the season, which is crazy. It's actually kind of nuts. Kind of nutty. It's definitely unfamiliar territory. Who knows what's going to happen the rest of the season. But we're definitely going to keep having a good time. Paying the foot forward. And see what we could do. Thank you so much for the battle. SlightliSalti, do me a massive favor. Down in the description below will be a link to his channel. Watch the side of the battle. Leave a comment on this video. Tell him that we sent you. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button. It's always a fun time. It's always a good time. The turnaround is coming. The comeback's coming. We're nice and relaxed. Things are slowly starting to ease out. We definitely had too much on our plate. 4 shirt skis. So now that things slowly start to fizzle away, we can kind of, get our grounding and get that foundation back underneath us. So thank you guys so much for hanging in there with me. Thank you so much for watching this video. With that being said, I'm going to get the heck up out of here. Have a great rest of your day. And above all else, be nice. Peace.